Welcome to this short webcast video that will share a couple of generic examples of Activecube's dashboarding capabilities as a thought starter to shape what your needs might be and to help frame our conversation. To set some context before we jump into the examples, Activecubes works with data across its entire lifecycle, and dashboarding sits in the gap between data integration and report generation, and some of our dashboards start to touch on the measurement gap with some light analysis. Today we'll be sharing two dashboards. The first is a generic example of a macro dashboard built for executives and senior management. And the second is an example of a micro that was designed to help directors and management improve performance. As a company, we are data and platform agnostic, and both of the examples leverage multiple data sources. We're going to start with a macro, and at this point I'll be passing this presentation over to our head of US operations, AJ Pulpa.
Okay, here's an example of a custom macro dashboard just specifically designed for executives. Basically what this dashboard allows is the ability to get data from various sources, various business processes. In this example, you have data coming from finance, operations, quality, marketing, and human resources. In this case, you have claims analysis, and you can look at what the changes are over a period of time by departments. You can look at the key ratios, quick ratio, and see how they change over a period of time. Same thing for marketing. A nice slice of how the marketing is working, how the campaign is being effective. The same way with operations, you can look at capacity management by various departments, and you can also see the average length of stay, the patients, and how that's progressing or regressing over a period of time. And you can build in various KPIs, the discharge statistics, projected occupancy over a period of time. And the same thing with quality. Look at the success rate of treatments of various patients. And there's a lightweight analysis aspect also built in. In this case, you can see the overall patient satisfaction scores. Again, how that's staying or how that's changing as well. So gives the executives a very nice and fluid view of an organization at a macro level.
Next, AJ will share an example of a micro dashboard built for a sales team. It drills down from the entire territory down to the rep level.
This is another example of our custom dashboard. Going down another level, this is more of an example of a leading indicator dashboard rather than a KPI dashboard, which we just saw. This dashboard kind of gives the drivers of the KPIs, again, the leading indicators of the KPIs. You can see this is from a sales perspective. You can look at the overall area indicators by the zone district. Look at the head count, the weekly metrics or the monthly metrics. Also look at the activity versus the growth and slice it in a number of different ways. You can look at the revenue metrics and see what the quota was, what the year-to-date revenues were, and also the unit metrics, revenue unit budgeted and versus the actuals. Here's another example of a dashboard which is built at a much more granular level. Again, we're taking an example of the sales data and the sales function. It gives the ability to the leadership and the management to look at the performance, activity, and the opportunity that's available, and also the productivity of the sales team by areas, zones, and the districts and individuals within the district as well. And also when you come to productivity, it gives a very good view of the closing ratio and by the different zones as well as the districts. So you can quickly grasp as to how easy it is to truly understand what's working, what's not working within the function. Here's an example of a sales rep scorecard dashboard, which gives the performance activity of a sales rep and the opportunity client run details. You can quickly see that there is year-to-date performance that can be viewed of an individual sales rep, along with the actual performance, the KPIs, the various key performance indicators that you want to look at. And then also look at the monthly trends, the average number of presentations, the closing ratio, the average deal size, the revenue percentage to plan, and the number of units percentage to plan. So you quickly get the sense that you can get to the real lowest level of granularity possible. Again, put it in a dashboard, make it available to the sales reps in this case, and to their managers and their managers' managers on an as-needed basis.
Thanks, AJ. To wrap up, we can generally turn around pilots in as fast as 2 weeks to 2 months. Ideally, we like to look for pilots that will produce both a top line and a bottom line ROI. And we generally start with one product or unit area, and we can build with our methodologies so it can be scaled. Turnaround variables encompass everything you see here. And the great thing about Activecubes and the reason for our speed is that we can work from the simple to the very complex. And what our clients tell us they love about us is the fact that our business domain expertise means we don't have any learning curves getting your data productive or around any regulatory issues. Thanks for taking the time today, and we look forward to our continued dialogue crafting a custom solution for you.